What up, gang? Line Carolina Jackpot time coming at you on Tuesday evening. Hope y'all are doing well today. For the first time in a long time, I'm sitting out here making a video on my back deck. Feels good to not be sitting in the front seat of that truck for once, talking to you guys. I'm actually out here in the fresh air, the cool, crisp breeze, if you will. I know that's not going to last for much longer. That summer's coming. It's going to be hot. It's going to be real hot again. Always is. We got an announcement today. South Carolina versus Virginia Tech, the opener on Sunday, which is August the 31st. Time has been set. Network has been set. It's going to kick off at 3 o'clock on that Sunday afternoon on ESPN from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Big Body Benz. Gamecocks and the Hokies hooking up for the first time since 1991 when both teams were independent. I believe I'm right in saying that. I don't believe Virginia Tech was in the Big East then. Anyway, South Carolina won that game 28-21. South Carolina is 11-7-2 all-time against Virginia Tech. So I guess that would render us their daddy. This is a game that I got to tell you, and people are going to laugh at me when I say this, or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll agree with me. This game scares me a little bit. It honestly scares me a little bit. Number one, first of all, and most glaring, South Carolina just doesn't play well in openers as a rule. I can point back to numerous instances of this. I'm not going to go back and rehash them all. Most notably was last year's performance against Old Dominion. Then go back to the year before that against North Carolina. You get my drift. We just don't play great in opening games. It's time to start bucking some trends. They bucked a lot of trends last year. It's time to start bucking some more of those trends this year. This team's going to come in here hungry. Number one, they're going to be about a 10-point underdog by the time the game kicks off. Their coach, Brent Pry, is solidly on the hot seat at Virginia Tech. Some really good things were expected of them last year. They had some high expectations, if you will, that they did not deliver on. A lot of people had them as like a dark horse candidate for the ACC championship, and they came nowhere close to that. They ended up finishing 6-6 with a bowl loss in the Duke's Mayo game to Minnesota. So I don't ever recall whether PJ Fleck and his little buttoned-up long-sleeve sweater jacket took a mayonnaise bath, but I'm sure that he did, and he probably liked it a lot too. He probably liked that creamy white shit all over his face. He's a freaking weirdo. If you don't know, now you know. But good God, it's starting to rain out here. Let's go inside. Shit. Why? It's done this for how many days in a row now? It's raining like a motherfucker. I'm getting tired of it. Getting this old messy house. Anyway. There we go. That's a little better. Look at this messy house. And look at that cereal box up there. It's bothering me. Move. Thank you. Bothered me the way that was sitting. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at us in this game. I'm telling you, got a new offensive coordinator. Brent Pry on the hot seat. He's probably coaching for his job this year. That's what being on the hot seat normally means. And then you got Kyron Drones. A lot was expected of that guy last year, and he didn't deliver. And you can't tell me that this guy, if he's got a competitive bone in his body, he's going to be looking to make a major statement this coming season. And where better to start off that statement at than in a game against a team that's got some pretty lofty expectations that we might need to curb just a little bit. I'm telling you, the defense, I think, at South Carolina is going to end up being okay this year. Numbers-wise, are they going to be what the defense was last year? Hell no. They're not. I expect them to give up a full 7 points more a game. I also expect the offense to score 7 points more a game. I've said that on dozens of platforms around the interwebs this offseason, and I'm not backing off of that. But this game is just this the kind of spot where South Carolina would shit the bed. Once again, it's time to start bucking some of the trends. It's time to go out there and get a convincing victory against a team that you're, quite frankly, much more talented and much better than. People point back to the Illinois game and say, that game gives me nightmares. Oh, look, Illinois was not a bad team. I think we saw that unfold there. They talk about Lenore Sellers. I don't like the way he played. I think Mike Shula's going to be this, and this. Look, here's the thing about Sellers. As much as we love him, as electric of a player as he was, the guy was due to have a game where he just wasn't that great. I mean, he had a really special season up to that point. He started off slow. He got better. And then there was that huge drop-off at the end. It was bound to happen. So I don't think that that's any real cause for alarm. But I do think this game is one that bears watching. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm predicting Virginia Tech to upset the Gamecocks. I'm not. I think the Gamecocks are going to win this game. But I think it could be too close for comfort. I think that if South Carolina's not focused, if they don't come ready to play with their head on swivel, they get upset. And that's not a stretch, me saying that. Anyone who thinks that that is not capable of happening is just simply delusional. So take that for what it's worth. But 3 o'clock on ESPN on that Sunday afternoon. Should have a lot of viewers on that game too, because there is no NFL, right? And that's the week before NFL starts. And that's the only game, the only college game on at that particular time. Of course, there'll be a game on at prime time. And I'm assuming that's going to be Miami and Notre Dame, because they also play that weekend down in the Miami Dolphins. Or they still play that. Has Miami built a new stadium yet? No, I don't think they have. So that's what I got to say about that one. Now, talking about delusional, one more time. I was watching another Sports Talk Jabroni video today. I know I keep on bringing him up on this channel too much. I'm giving him too much credit, really. Giving him too much time in the sunlight here. Jabroni was going off again, rattling off some more stats today in a video about South Carolina and their cheating back in 2022 against Tennessee. God damn, dude. I went to Grok, AI, if you will, and I asked them if South Carolina cheated in 2022 against Tennessee, because I wanted to know. This was the response I got. You know, I don't know what y'all think of this one. This response is not exactly what he's been telling us. So, what do y'all think of that? What's your thoughts on that one? That's giving all the credit to Spencer Rattler. It's not Connor Stallions. I don't know. Anyway, that's about all I got to say about it, guys. Gamecocks versus Hokies. 3 o'clock on August the 31st. Should be a pretty good game. Should be a fun one, and we'll be live streaming it here on the Carolina Jackpot channel. Don't have any plans to go to that one, so I'm probably going to go to an away game this year. I just don't know when or which one it's going to be, but it's not going to be that one. I was looking at the prices of tickets. I know my son had said he's going to it. But I'm not. I'm looking at prices of tickets there, and they're absolutely ridiculous. Prices of tickets for any game are about approaching absolutely ridiculous as is. So that one, no exception. But anyway, I'll see you guys later on. Appreciate you. Peace, and I'm out. And go Gamecocks. Woo!